Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Now, this is the show where you guys send in your messiest, toxic, most out-of-pocket predicaments, and I attempt to break it down, giving my honest and unbiased feedback. Now, listen, I'm a comedian, not a therapist, so ain't no guarantee I'll help fix your life, but I can provide laughter along the way and call it like I see it. So without any further ado, let's get into the episode. My side chick is blackmailing me. She told me she wants the cash to keep quiet. Yo, Mike, I've been married for almost 2 years now, but we've been together for close to 14 years. My boy been playing house for a decade and some change. I really only married her because she kept pressuring me to do it. Stay alert, stay alive. She said she felt like I needed to make her an honest woman by putting a ring on her finger, so I did. Nah, her friends then got in her ear and hyped her up. That's what happened. Quiet as kept. I got a side chick I've been dealing with for the last 5 years. What's her Instagram? Nah. It's for market research purposes and whatnot. She knows about my girl, but she don't know that we got married. Nah, that ain't your side chick then. That's a sneaky link. Side chicks know their role. I was putting off telling her in hopes she wouldn't find out. Once she did, she been trying to push the envelope of what she can get from me. She said yesterday's price ain't today's price. I got fed up and tried to break it off with her, and she threatened to tell my wife on me and got all kind of proof. Nah, that's nasty work. That's also extortion as well. Definitely not here for it. She said she'll leave me alone for good and keep quiet if I give her $150K. Like this video if you think she's full of shit. If not, then she gonna tell my wife the truth. I got the money, but damn sure not giving it to her, and ain't no guarantee she won't tell anyways. I need some game, bro. Nah, that's nasty work. Shorty's extorting you. That's beyond blackmail. She got you pinned into a corner, but I'm gonna tell you right now, all you gotta do is pick up the phone and call him like, yeah, I was thinking about what you said, and yeah, go ahead and tell my wife. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and tell her right now myself. Good luck with that. Bang! And jam on her. You know what I'm saying? You tell her, I'm not the exit. You'll never get off on me, shorty. You're bugging out. Then you might even have to, you know what I'm saying, even threaten her. Get the PFA, get the protection from abuse order. You know what I'm saying? Get a restraining order against her. Tell your wife, yo, this chick is crazy. She's stalking me. I don't know how she got my number. Boom, boom. You might even have to dial the lie back. Be like, look, man, I ain't gonna lie, I messed up. I was drinking one night, me and the boys was at the club. I did slide her my number. We texted a few times. I was like, nah, I can't do this. I got wifey. I'm bugging out. I did do that. I apologize for embarrassing you like that. I'm sorry. But I ain't never did nothing with her. You're going to have to make shorty show the proof. Call her bluff. Because guess what? Even if she does tell, that ain't no guarantee wifey's out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been together 14 years. That's a lot to walk away from. Especially if you ain't had no hiccups before that. That's a lot to walk away from. Now, I ain't saying what you did is okay or not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't excusing your behavior. I'm just telling you how to maintain this without you losing 150 racks. Because even if you pay shorty, ain't no guarantee she gonna keep quiet. You might slide her the NDA and she still might tell. And then you be in court like 50 and Thierry Marie, never getting that money when you try to sue her because she broke the NDA. So it's still a wrap for you. Then your wife, you gonna be like, hold on. You was cracking shorty and you peeled her off 150 bands. And I bet money you ain't never gave your wife 150 racks. So once you do that, once you physically cheat, the woman ain't gonna like it. It's hard to, it's a tough pill to swallow. She gonna cry a little bit. She gonna vent to her friends or whatever. Couple bottles of wine, blackout drunk, be mad at you, call your kind of names. It's gonna be rough to get over that little patch, but you could get over it. Because women typically in general understand that a man may cheat. Most women will tell you all men cheat. So I think even when women get with men, they already have it in the back of their head, like, dude probably gonna cheat on me once. I just hope I never find out. So she'll be able to get over the physical. But once you do the double nasty work combo, to cheated physically and broke her off $150 in greenbacks, USD, nah. She's not tolerating that, because the way men cheat for women, the one that's really hard for them to get over is when you spend money on them, when you give them money. See, we don't like when our women mess with a dude. I mean, we don't want our women doing anything, but I'd much rather hear my girl being like, oh, I gave my ex $100 because he was struggling. I'll be like, yo, don't get that nigga no money. I'm paying your bills. What's wrong with you? But that is never going to be the same as I gave him a little, nah. That's unforgivable right there. The money I can look past. But in a woman's eyes, she can't look past the money and the physical together. Nah, you're done. So don't give that chick that money. Tell her, yeah, go ahead and tell my wife. And you threaten to tell her that you're going to tell your wife before, but you don't. You never give in. You got to be wait till you caught red-handed. You got to be on 4K camera with shorty to be like, oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Don't ever admit that, you know what I'm saying, until you just caught red-handed. Let her do her thing. Let her be miserable. tell, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? You try to diffuse it with wifey and then go from there. Do not pay her that money and do not tell your wife what happened. Ball's in her court. Stay alert, stay alive. My wedding's in a few months, but I think I got cold feet. Hey, yo, Mike, in a few months, I'm supposed to be marrying my fiance. I hope it ain't take you 12 years like the last guy. But I don't know if it's cold feet or I'm overthinking it, but I don't know if she's the one. If she ain't the one, then you definitely about to make a costly mistake, kid. I love her like crazy and she makes me happy, but I find myself thinking about my ex a lot and how much I miss her. Oh, you trying to spin the block, get that old thing back, huh? I never really got the closure I needed when that ended, so I don't know if that's what I need. You need to slam the yams one more time, that's what I'm hearing? To be able to move on, or if I'm really just not over her yet and I use this woman as a placeholder or something to fill that void and I just let it get too deep. Like this video if you think he's full of shit. I thought I was over her, but I saw her at the mall a few weeks ago and all my feelings came rushing back. The blood gonna come rushing out your head if your fiance found out about this little interaction. I felt mad vulnerable, dog, I can't lie. She spoke to me, she seemed very happy to see me, and I think that was either a mixed signal or me creating a scenario in my head where she wants me back. My boy, her skin glowing because she happy with her new man. Move along. Am I about to make a huge mistake by marrying this other girl? Let me know. Damn, I feel your pain, my boy. I've been in a similar situation. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a shorty. We was together for a couple years. Loved her to death. My first love. One of them joints. Love, puppy love joint, right? She kind of broke my heart. We broke up. I moved on. It was like 3 or 4 weeks before my wedding. Girlie called me crying. I love you. I miss you. I made a mistake. I want you back. I was like, ah! I was torn. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck. My heart was telling me go back to the ex joint because I really, really loved her. You know what I'm saying? But my pride was like, nah. You played me for another dude. Lie in the bed you made. I'm marrying this shorty and I love her too. Now I did love the girl. You know what I'm saying? So it was never a question of me thinking like, damn, I don't know if I should be marrying her. It only started to pop up in my head when Girlie called me. So you seeing your ex at the mall and you saying it seemed like she was happy to see you, maybe that's what sparked the, you know what I'm saying? The damn, I don't know if I'm making, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I got cold feet? I don't know if you was having those feelings before that, but seeing her and then her smiling or whatever, you could have misinterpreted that like you said. You could have been like, oh, she want a nigga back. Like, man, you hit your boys up. Yo, I seen Keisha at the mall. She was all 32 teeth, grinning and stuff. She wanted your boy, man. I don't know if Kelly gonna be the one I gotta really tie a knot with. I think I need to spin the block on the X piece because she was looking fire too. Sundress season, cakes was looking right, the toes was done with the French tip and the little sandals. Oh, I was missing that thing. It could be just the little head overpowering the big head. Pause. You might have saw her and wanted to spin the block one more time just to get a feel for that. And you didn't get closure, so maybe there's a conversation y'all need to have like, yo, what happened? What went wrong? Here's my advice to you, right? Let's just take wifey that you about to marry out of the picture. Let's just remove her. Let's just say you was single. You seen Girlie, she's smiling whenever, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure even if you tried to pursue it again and see if something was there, y'all would definitely have to have a conversation about what went wrong before. I don't know if you broke up with her, she broke up with you. I don't know the situation, but maybe you have a conversation with her and maybe, let's just say she's like, yo, listen, man, like, I just sabotaged you. You was the perfect guy. I wasn't used to that. I've never been loved correctly. You were loving me properly. I was happy with you. I got scared, so I sabotaged it and I ended it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I haven't stopped thinking about you since the day I left. Like, I wish I could do it again. Then you might be having to tell wifey, like, oh, think this is where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because even though that's going to break her heart, it's going to hurt way less, and it's going to be way less of a mess if you tie the knot and sign that marriage certificate and move forward. Because then you're going to be with a woman and your heart going to be somewhere else. You're going to start treating that girl bad. Every little thing she do going to irritate you. She going to see. And women know this. Men, we dumb. We don't pick up on when we change our habits and how we behave. Women pick it up. They sniff that shit right out. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you start acting differently, she going to be on your head. Pause. Like, yo, what's up with you? You ain't that. You're like, nah. And then you're going to feel pressured because you know what she's saying is right. You're going to lash out on her. You tripping, you nagging, You're going to cause problems for no reason. And then what seemed like the best day of her life is coming to a screeching halt because she married a man she loved and now all of a sudden you acting different. That ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? So what you need to do is, I don't know if you have any connection to the ex. Maybe you reach out to her and be like, yo, listen, man, it was good seeing you at the mall, whatever, boom, boom, boom. I never really got closure for our relationship. You know, is it possible for us to have a conversation about it? And if she said, yeah, cool. And then if she's talking to me and she's like, yeah, no, I moved on, I'm happy. I just felt like whatever. Like, oh, okay, cool. Now you know that's a dub. You can just be with your wife. But if you need to go with your heart, and if that opportunity's there and her heart's with you as well, then I say take that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not fair to that woman. It might hurt her temporarily, but dragging her down a wedding aisle and all that for no reason when you know your heart is somewhere else, it ain't gonna work. So that's my advice to you. Somehow try to get in contact with Girly, have a conversation, see if that's even there, see if you even feel the same once you hear her point of view on why y'all broke up or whatever. And then if it's something there, then you know what I mean? Talk to her, tell her your situation, don't lie. Like, yo, I'm about to be getting married, but I think you the one. And I don't know. And then if she be like, yo, don't marry that girl, I love you, then you know you got a decision to make. But that's why I would say that's my advice as far as that. I don't have enough details to tell you exactly what to do once you get that information. But if you get it and you want to write back, feel free. We'll do a follow-up, and then I'll give you more advice. But in the meantime, bro, stay alert, stay alive. My best friend got a settlement, but he ain't trying to split it with me. Yo, big bro, let me know if I'm tripping or what. As soon as I hear them saying big bro, I already know it's on some nut type time. So me and my homie been best friends since grade school, and if I had it and he didn't, I would look out, and vice versa. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. One hand washes the other, they both wash the face. But recently, he got a settlement for a car accident he was in, and they cashed him out like 300 bands. So I'm thinking it's lit. You said he got a settlement, so you need to settle down. Now he can help me get this box truck so I can start my trucking business. Your man's got the settlement, now all of a sudden you think he Wells Fargo. Nah, that's nasty work. Definitely not here for it. Where I'll be getting loads. Hey, yo, pause. Getting loads is crazy. From the appliance and furniture stores and delivering them to customers. When I told him all I needed to hold was 60K, if all you needed was the 60 piece, why you ain't been get it if it was that easy? Tell me why he said, hell no. Like, bro, what? We've been holding each other down since kids, and now you got this money and you acting different towards me? Like this video if you think he's full of shit. I'm feeling a way about this, but I don't know if I should just dead the friendship or tell him how I feel about it. Let me know what you think I should do, old head. You're bugging out, fam. What are you talking about? You're not entitled to no 60 racks. My man got the 300 piece, and you think you're supposed to get 60 of it? You're bugging out. First of all, homeboy may or may not have to pay taxes on that 300. So that 300 ain't actually 300. That 300 more like 200. And you went 60 tax-free. You're bugging out. You think just because you held him down and he held you down when y'all was growing up, he's obligated to pay you 60 racks out of a settlement? Hell nah, bruh. And if it was only 60 racks, why you ain't been get it? Why ain't you get a loan or ask your mom to give it to you or a friend or somebody else? Nah, because 60 ain't only nothing. Most people in America don't even make $60,000 a year. And you think he's supposed to just cut the check for 60 racks so you can get a box truck and go pick up loads from Lowe's and Home Depot and Best Buy? Nah, you're bugging out. Super entitled, super ungrateful. Come on, should you dead the friendship? He should dead you. What do you mean? I wish I would get a substantial amount of cash that could change my life and my man being like, ha ha, where's mine at? You know, we've been friends forever. Okay, and? Because I guarantee you, if the tables was turned and you was the one that got the 300, you're not breaking him off 60. You might pill him a 10 piece or something. Yeah, bro, take that. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a fit, get you a new whip, something, whatever. I can see a little 10 piece or whatever. Now, if he decided to give you anything, you should just be thankful for that. Because it ain't like all this time you've been looking out for him and he never did nothing for you. You said, if I had it and he did it, I looked out, and vice versa. So it ain't like you've been doing him the only favors y'all whole friendship. Y'all friendship been mutually beneficial. So no, he don't owe you nothing. If he decides to give it to you, that's just a testament to the kind of friend he actually is, because he's not obligated to give you anything. So what I think you should do is don't even ever bring this up to homie. Keep being the friends y'all were and move on. Because the moment you bring this up to him, he gonna look at you crazy. And when you ask him, could you get the money? And he say, hell nah. You got in your feelings. Get out of your feelings, because guess what? The 60,000 ain't in there. Ain't no money in your feelings. Get out your feelings. Figure out a way to get the 60 racks if you really want to start the trucking business. Because if it was that important to you, you would have already found a way or been working diligently towards something to get that. Maybe you got 45 and you short 15. You're like, bro, you know how hard I've been working. I've been saving up. You know what I mean? I've been pulling doubles. I've been doing this, washing cars, cutting grass. I'm like 15 short with a box truck. I see a crazy deal. I could be working next week. I already got the contract signed. Once I get the vehicle, Any way you can you loan me the 15? I'll pay you back. And maybe if that's your man, he's like, 15? Ah, here you go, bro. Don't even worry about that, man. Get your truck, you know what I'm saying? Let me know how it's going. Let me know it. Maybe I can get in on it. Maybe I can grab me one. We could do it together, you know what I'm saying? Brothers and brothers trucking or whatever. I don't know. But people are more willing to help other people who willing to help themselves first. You got $0 and you like, yeah, we lit. You got the 300. Now I can get that 60 off you, even though I ain't tried no other way against 60 until you got the money. Yeah. He should be down for that. Now you're bugging out, homeboy. So that's my advice to you. Don't even bring this up to your mans. Ask God for forgiveness. Repent. Atone for your sins because you're wilding out. No Nick Cannon. And stay alert. Stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy, and I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you. And if so, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Matter of fact, leave me a comment and let me know what advice you would have gave them. And who knows, maybe you got your own toxic tale to tell about a shady friend or an entanglement you need help untangling. If so, feel free to drop me a letter in the email provided below, and I'll make sure I read it on a future segment of Advice with Mike. Now, with that being said, our time together has come to an end. But just remember, stay alert, stay alive.